Now, the season of anomy in Osun State continues as judicial activities in the southwest state have been halted for more than 2 months. In the move to salvage the situation, Governor Ademola Adeleke has set up a committee headed by the Secretary to the state government, Teslim Igbalaye, to resolve the issues that led to the ongoing strike by the state chapter of the Judiciary Staff Union of Nigeria. Let's share the story of the strike by TVC News' Rafiu Hamid with you.
Since the 22nd of November last year, the state high courts in Osun State have been shut. It began with the purported suspension of the state chief judge, Ademola, by the state government, followed by the industrial action embarked upon by the Judiciary Staff Union over their welfare. The implication is that all cases being heard by judges and magistrates in the courts had since been put on hold, while suspects kept in correctional facilities who would have been released will now stay longer than expected. Revenues that will have accrued to the state through application for affidavits, process filing fee, and others have also stopped. Our visit to the State High Court in Osogbo shows that all the courtrooms are shut while the environment looks unkept. The All Progressives Congress recently addressed a press conference where it alleged the state government of deliberately keeping the courts perpetually shut.
I put it to everybody in this state today that the governor, Ademola Adeleke, and his government is behind the Jusun strike. Quote me anywhere. What efforts has the governor made? Is it not because they want to keep everybody silent? The police stations, the cell are jam-packed. Within this week, you guys not taking, the police will not arrest any criminal again. And that is what the government wants.
The shutting down of the court is a serious security threat, as the police with time would not have any option than to set criminals free in order to manage the population of the inmates in their detention facilities.
At the January State of the State address by the Osun masterminds, the group also alleged the state government of being behind the closure of the courts.
The Judiciary, whatever, Jusun are on strike. And the strike is dragged on. What we are saying is that any responsible and responsive government ought to have taken action to ensure that it is not just going to work. You know those who will be in prison now because they don't have access to, their bail cannot be argued in court. By logic and reason of science, that the government of Osun State, or the executive of government, is interested in the continued closure of the court. And if they want to prove us otherwise, they should take steps between now and the end of this week to make sure that the courts are reopened. They are in bed with Jusun Osun State on this illegal closure of the court. And they should wake up from that bed and make sure that the people of Osun State gets justice.
But the State Commissioner for Information immediately denied the allegation.
It's an internal affairs of the judiciary. All the grievances and allegations of the Jusun, they are not against the state governor. And the state governor has no hand in it. Or if you can interview them and you check all the allegations, you will know that it has nothing to do with state government.
A number of suspects have been arrested and paraded by the police since the commencement of the strike. Some of them have either been released or in detention. However, the State Police Public Relations Officer, Yemisi Opalola, says the peaceful nature of Osun has helped the police in coping with the situation.
That Osun has been a peaceful state. There is not much crime, these heinous crimes and criminals like that. So we have been able to cope with them. The ones that have been arrested, we have enough facilities to keep them until the court is sitting.
Rising from its Congress in Osogbo, the Nigerian Bar Association told journalists on its resolution as it affects members. The association is concerned about those in detention without trial.
So the CJ should empower our magistrate to be sitting at these industrial detention facilities. So cases of people who are not deserved to be detained at the detention facility can be looked into at the facilities. they can also be defended at the facilities and or be granted bail pending when the court will start working fully.
Rivers State under Governor Rotimi Amici had similar experience of court closure when he was alleged of bypassing seniority in appointing the state chief judge. Residents of Osun believe the negative implication of shutting down such an important arm of government for months is not only affecting the economy of the state, but the lives of citizens. Sections 251 and 272 of the 1999 Constitution, as amended, specify the jurisdiction of both the federal and the state high courts. This implies that there are cases that can be entertained only at the state high court, hence the need for government to wade into the matter of strike so that Jusun staff can resume work. Rafiu Hamid, TVC News, Osogbo.